Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and today I'm going to talk to you about the kindness tag. So as usual, I've got my notebook, so here we go. The kindness tag was created by Kaitlin at Brandy's Books, and I was tagged by Melinda at A Web of Stories. And I only found Melinda's channel when she tagged me, so thank you for tagging me, Melinda. I love her videos. Melinda, just her video styling reminds me of me. We just turn the camera on, we go, and stuff happens, and I love it. So I've been enjoying watching her videos. All right, so let's get to it. The kindness tag is just 9 prompts, basically, just sharing a little bit of kindness out there on YouTube, and I think that's great because I think there is a ton of kindness here on BookTube. All right, number 1, how do you practice kindness in your daily life? I think for me, it's holding my tongue and not saying everything that comes to mind. Number 2, what is the kindest thing that's happened to you on BookTube? There are so many kind things that's happened since I've started this channel, but I think the one that just really stood out to me was when MJ at Reading This Life mentioned me in her, I still haven't figured out how often she does it. I think a couple times a month or at least once a month, MJ does a video that's just featuring small booktubers, which I just thought was kind and awesome, period. But she, had my channel on there one time. And so I just thought that was a really sweet thing to do. I think it's a really sweet thing to do in general. And so I thought that was worth mentioning. Number 3, who in your opinion is one of the kindest booktubers out there? I had a really hard time with this one, guys. I did think about it, and I couldn't come up with one person because, like I said, I've had so many nice experiences with just kind people since joining BookTube. So I decided to mention 3 people. One would be MJ at Reading This Life. Again, because she regularly talks about smaller BookTube channels, which I think is just a great service to them and helps them become more visible. Courtney at Tangible Reads. She has just been so sweet in mentioning me and just reaching out and that kind of thing since I swear my first couple of videos. And Vanessa at, I think it's Dr. B with Vanessa, or I'll link her channel below. I'm pretty sure I'm messing up the name of her channel, but it'll be below. She, I think, is so kind because she and one or two other YouTubers takes the time to put a spreadsheet together that you can find a link on her channel that lists, as far as she can figure out, everybody that's doing reading sprints on any given day. So, I mean, it's regularly updated, so you could look at today's date and go look at that spreadsheet and see all the reading sprints that she knows of that are listed that day. I just think that is an incredible thing to do. If you don't know what a reading sprint is, go check out that spreadsheet and go to one of the reading sprints and find out. It's a lot of fun. Number 4, what is a book that's reminded you to be more kind? For that, I would pick Everything Sad is Untrue. This book I read earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year with the book club I'm in. And it's, I believe, a middle grade book, if I recall correctly. And the book isn't actually about kindness. It's actually about a young boy's experience as being an immigrant in the U.S., living in Oklahoma and growing up there. And it features a lot of those clashes that happen in middle school, but the thing about it that reminded me about being kind is just, having sort of a flashback of how unkind kids can be in middle school. And reading that book just reminded me of how important it is to be kind, how important it is to teach your kids to be kind, and also just how important it is to be kind to people who may not seem like you or may be doing things that are different than you, and really taking the time to explore and learn more about them in a kind manner. So that would be my pick for that question. Number 5, can you think of a fiction book that focuses on the theme of kindness? I can't, not right off the top of my head. I can think of books that have kindness in them, but I can't think of, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh comes to mind, but I don't feel like the theme in there is always kindness, so a lot of kindness abounds. Number 6, how do you think you could make BookTube a kinder place, either individually or as a community? I think just continuing to do tags like this, tagging other people, or even just mentioning other BookTube channels, really, in your video, whatever your video may be about. I think just spreading the kindness, spreading the word, so that we're really getting to see everything, or at least as much as possible, of what other people are putting out there. Number 7, say some kind words about one of your favorite BookTube channels. So I'm glad it's one of my favorite because I have lots of favorite BookTube channels. But the one I chose for this one is Christy Ann Jones's channel. She does a nice mix of reading as well as writing. She's a content creator as well as an author, and I love her channel. I think her channel, you can tell she puts a lot of time into her filming and editing, and the production quality of it is just beautiful, is how I would describe it. I find her channel just has a really peaceful vibe. It's delightful to watch, and she just I find it really inviting. She just invites you in and takes you along with whatever she's doing, whether it's going to the library, a coffee shop, working on her book. It's just really pleasant to watch. So I really enjoy her channel. Number 8, share a small new BookTube channel. For this one, I'm going to choose Aiden. I hope I said his name correctly. I just found his channel today, and you should go check it out. I think it's very promising. He only has posted the BookTube newbie tag, but there's so much potential that I see in his channel. One, he is a young male, and I do believe that there are significantly fewer men on BookTube in general. So I think that's going to bring a very interesting perspective to the novels he reads. He seems to read a combination of classic literature as well as books that are just, more popularly out there. And his channel used to be focused more on him reviewing and talking about vinyls, which I also think is really intriguing. So I really hope he continues posting content. He said that was kind of one of the things that he struggled the most with, and thinks will be the most challenging. So let's go over there and support him and encourage him to keep putting out information. He reminds me a lot of my own son, and it's great to see, young men out there wanting to express their opinions on the books they're reading. All right, and that's it. That's the last one. So, question 9 is just to tag some friends and share the kindness. So, to keep things simple, I'm just going to tag everybody that I mentioned in this video who has a channel. So you will see that below. So if I mentioned your channel in this video and you have not done the kindness tag and you want to, consider yourself tagged. Also, if you're watching this video and you want to do this tag, consider yourself tagged by me as well. So I don't think, to do a tag, you have to be tagged. I think it's just a fun way of connecting people. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm actually managed to do a semi-short one for once. So have a great day and share some kindness.